Back in the world of Otto, this one's going to be fun. Rockstar, are we going to get some rock and roll vibes from her? I am so fascinated by Otto, her anonymity, her interesting, diverse stylistic music that she somehow finds a way to make cohesive for us, her incredible vocal technique. There's so much fascinating about her, so I'm so excited to check her out today. Actually, I told everybody over on Patreon I'm going to do something else Otto-related here. Tomorrow I'm going to drop this. I just found this concert over on Billy of her from 2 years ago. And I just want to get a sense of what it feels like to listen to her all the way through. Like, what's a show like? How does she, as an artist, weave the songs together? Like, I'm super fascinated. So I'm going to check that out for all of you over on Patreon tomorrow. But today we are checking out Rockstar. My name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach for the last 25 years. Building voices is my life's work. Before that, I was a music producer. I was an opera singer, musical theater. I wrote a musical. I've been in rock bands. I've done synth pop bands. I mean, I've been all over the map. Now I produce house music and do like looping and kind of experimental stuff like that. If you need a voice teacher, I've got an amazing team of teachers that teach with me here in the Manhattan, tri-state, Philadelphia area. But we do lessons online with people all over the world. So if you need a teacher, hit us up. We have a link down in the description. All right, let's get cooking here. We've got Otto, Rockstar. I'm just going to jump right in. Here we go. Whoa, nice start. Yep. We're going rock and roll. Nice. Those drums. Like a telephone effect. Wow. This is really rock and roll-y, like. Oh, cool harmony. Interesting. Oh! Otto. Whoa, did you hear what she did vocally right there? Listen, let me just go back to that part. So this is the chorus then, I'm guessing. There was a really long verse 1, it felt like here. Yeah. So check out that false chord activation there. She's getting it activated. So how do we do that? We cinch the pharynx. Here's a little trick to get into it. You can go, just kind of like you're holding breath, almost like you're bracing for someone to punch you in the stomach. And then imagine a garden hose, like you're just putting your thumb over the end of a garden hose and you just move your thumb off of it a little bit and the water starts spraying out. It's the same thing here. Hear that sound? That's called your false vocal folds. She is a master of that vocal technique. And then listen, she flips out of it at the very end of this chorus here. That's that thing. Oh, I was talking over it. Sorry. Listen. I can't even go that high with it, but so shifting your technique that quickly is super hard to do. There's a lot of mechanics that go into the like to do that at a high pitch range. crazy hard vocal technique. This is what I'm talking about. And this is that whole thing where I heard that she covered Vocaloid music, which is basically like crazy AI vocals that are, usually too hard for the human voice to do. Then she was like, no, I can do that. I can do covers of that. And that's how she got going. And it makes sense because her technique is insane and it changes so much from syllable to syllable, from phrase to phrase. It's so rock and rolly too, like American rock and rolly. It's really an homage to that, like rock with a capital R. That's the pentatonic scale, which is a big part of rock and roll, like riffing and stuff. Ooh. All of this little whoa part is the pentatonic scale. Do you hear that little harmony that she did right there? That was so cool. Listen. It almost sounds like the guitar was doubling the harmony there. No, I don't think so. But notice the little guitar accents in the background. There's a lot of detail work in this. Hit that little dun dun. There's a lot of detail in this track. Wow. Listen. Nice. So we have like a now. We've got this guitar, and then we have the little in the background. Great production here. I do feel that in the beginning the drums felt a little low to me over here. But actually, you know what that is now that I'm noticing? It's that sort of EQing effect that they're doing in the beginning of the track. They're kind of rounding it so that it's, as far as EQ goes, it's like very mid-rangey. It feels like they cut off the top and the bottom and then they open it up later on because you can hear it kind of feels... Notice the drums aren't really like big and full, but they do feel that way over here where we just were. Let me check. Yeah, so they were just in the beginning EQing the whole track to be almost like, we cut off the bottom, cut off the top frequencies in the overtones and stuff, and then opening them up. That's a really cool effect because then it makes the track feel like it gets bigger, which is what she was doing there. Oh, I love these harmonies. These like she's brassy in the melody and then she's got a cool little harmony above it that's like a light mechanism falsetto. So it's like she's brass and wind. It's really neat. See? Yeah, that's cool. Wow. Did we only have the chorus one time? What? What is this song form? Yeah! Key change? What is happening? Wow. Oh, man. Man, all right. There is so much going on. First of all, the song form wasn't exactly what I expected. After that, we got through the first chorus, and it took us a while to get to the first chorus, and then we go back to the woes, which we opened with, those pentatonic woes. And then we're into like verse 2, but we don't go to the chorus again. We go into this crazy, like really a throwback guitar, like a rock and roll guitar solo. And now we're back. Then we had a key change, and then we are back into the chorus. And it's way out. Wow, what a cool song. All right, when I listen to Otto, sometimes I get so into the musical things that are happening and the vocal technique things that are happening that I don't catch all of the lyrics and, things she's doing with the words. So let's just look at those for a second here. All right, we have the woes in the beginning, then verse 1, I felt rushed like I had to change something. Dreaming as they laughed at me, the light from the stage looked like wings. Ah, the you I dreamed of was a rock and roll star. I like how her lyrics are always a little bit abstract so that you can put your own stuff on them. Verse 2, yeah, if I could pull everything off perfectly, the world probably wouldn't resonate. But if we pile up all our loneliness, interesting, it becomes a roar we can call love. So that's something about how we all resonate on the pain of being a human being, basically the suffering of being a human being. Like we all resonate with that, right? Tonight, I'm a rock star. I haven't played enough. I just want to keep dreaming. Hey, you're not alone. If you can't sleep, come on, let's sing a song. So this is kind of like, you're not alone. Let's use music to connect with each other. And, cool. I love that message. It's getting noisy and annoying. They just won't quit, will they? But I already see what's worth loving. I don't need their advice. It's enough with just you and me. It's this idea almost of like music bringing us together and music transcending the pain and suffering of the human condition. I guess, I'll buy into that. That sounds like a fine message for me. So Otto, you go. I'm so excited with you being in this world making music. I find you fascinating if you see this video, and I'm super excited to check out this concert tomorrow. So if you're not a part of my Patreon community, come on over. I'll be posting that for all of my $5 and up members. Thank you so much for the support. We don't make any money from the videos that we react to because the copyright stuff makes all of the revenue from like the views and stuff go back to the artist, which I have no problem with. That means that Otto's actually going to make money off of my reaction, but that just means I have to lean on you all for support, and I really appreciate the support. So that's why I like to do stuff like this for you all who are supporting me over on my Patreon. So thanks for that. Okay, I will see you in my next reaction. Thanks for stopping by. That was a lot of fun.